Get us in the chat there. All right. OBS and stuffs. Hi, everybody. I don't know why I'm being so grainy. I got plenty of light. Try turning on some unnatural light too. That tends to help from time to time. No, not really. I don't know. It's a rainy day. It's a rainy day, it seems. Okay. Well, hello. Hello to all of my peoples. Looks like we just got the one. But the one's good enough for me. Follow my mom's footsteps. Mix a coffee with a pen. Ah, yes. Slurpy slurp time. Well. Hey, hi, hello, how you doing? I'm the cartographer. Welcome to my stream. Today we'll be, we're doing a smorgasbord. I finished my dam. I finished my current commission. I'm waiting for my next commission to be confirmed before I start it. And so I figured, I'd start a new project and maybe just open up the Q&A, give some headspace. I know I've been busy working, so I haven't really been kind of looking at homebrews or interacting as much as I would like. But you know, Papa's got to pay those bills. So here we are trying to do that. So sneak peek. Let's give it like a notes peek. Can y'all see this? There we go, maybe like that. Yeah, see, we got ourselves like a little volcano of sorts. And the stuff, this is what it is. That's it. It's my idea. It's great. I'm gonna smash it out of the park, so I'm excited. So what I will be doing on this project is be incorporating 2 of the new styles that I've been working on, which is scaling and regional maps, right? So my goal is to have, say, one zoomed out regional map of an island, a volcanic island. It'll have several points on it that will be like little like everything's pushed back. There's like a little art of some, maybe like a town, of a villa, the places that we have, and then like a label that goes next to them that says like villa, pirate ship, graveyard. It's like a navigation map almost, so the players can say, hey, yeah, we're gonna travel to the graveyard, let's go over there, right? And then for each one of these points of interest, I will have a battle map, something more sufficient that has some Easter eggs on it, has some specifics, has some jazz, and yeah, we'll see where we go from it. Right now, I mean, let's itemize what I have. I have island. On the island, I have a cave. I have a villa. I have a graveyard thing. 1, 2, 3. I have a question marks. I have a pirate ship. It's on the outside of the island. I also have a path. A path. An entrance. So I need to be firm about my itemization because I want to know how many maps I'm actually making, right? Let's see. I have the Viller. This will be the path. This is going to be the entrance. Oh, I gotta get my ice pack as well. Okay, so entrance, path, then we inside the mountain, we're going to have inside lava pit, a second or a dungeon, secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Okay. About 10 maps I'm looking at. 10 maps-ish, plus the key. The map key, which is like one big map. Okay. It's viable. I'm trying to think of like what's the right. I don't want to have too much, right? Like maybe we could even think about trimming back that we have a question mark POI that we don't know what we want to do with it yet. But we're like, it feels like the island needs it. It feels like there's an empty hole there. So, perhaps, mayhaps. And I'm totally off the clock today, so I'm doing things at my own speed. Going at my own pace. Living, loving, laughing, and learning. Alright. I'm going to heat this coffee back up to a viable heat. Release the hairdo. The hairdukin. Okay. Anybody out there? Not today. Itchy foot. Let's open up the old dungeon maker. So, first thing I'm going to do is just try to shape up the island and get a scale in mind. Cool. Cool little Hobbit windmill. Let's show you what I was working on yesterday. Come on over. Here we are. So this is it's called the Dam submission, Dungeon Alchemist Map Challenge. So this is my entry to the DAM Challenge submission. The challenge this week was a 10 by 10 map, and that's it. So I thought about things, and I kind of I was like, whoa. I was like, well, 10 cubes by 10 cubes is a small map. It's a 50 by 50 foot room. It's like one room, right? If you do it by regular D&D scale. So I'm like, that's a small room. You can't really do much with that, right? So I thought to myself how I could get more. And I thought, well, if we have 10 on our x-axis, well, then what about our y-axis, right? So I was like, we'll go up or down. I thought maybe a tower or something, but in DA, multiple floors requires multiple maps, so I didn't want to really do that because it wouldn't necessarily be one map, right? So then I had this idea of going down and maybe like a cave or maybe like a tunnel or a chasm. And I also asked for some inspiration from a friend, and they had given me the idea to run with like an aquarium or like a fish tank. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do a fish tank, but I like the idea. So I'll definitely try to emulate it in some fashion was my goal. So this is the equivalent of an underwater map. I think I did my best, you know, even looking at it from afar. This could be at the bottom of an ocean with a broken glass ceiling. This could be amidst a dungeon underneath the sea, etc., etc. It could be just a room filled with water and a random at the bottom of a dungeon. You know, there's many ways you could use this map. And essentially, it's about a 40-50 foot drop to the bottom. There's several ledges here that you as the DM can pick to be, you know, that's 10 foot down. This could be 10 foot, 20 foot down, right? So people can have spots to jump to. People can have spots to like stay and fight. So you could use this as a battle map. Things could be coming up out of the entrance of this dark unknown part, right? Or conversely, like you could be coming up. This could be an exit to an underwater dungeon that you had, and this room could be filled with water. And you have to get your way to one of these passageways. You got to swim up 50 feet, right? So there's many ways you could use this map. And I could even go as far as saying, boom, boom. It's like, hey, this is just a regular room, right? There's no water in it. We could take the water out of it. So A few ways you can use this map here. We're gonna make a new map. Jungle. Excuse me. Mountains. Dense growth. Island. No weather. Room placement. Water level, because we want this to be on the beach. Yeah, the building's going to be on beach. That doesn't need to, that'll be hand-built, yeah. Off map, yeah. So, yeah. Water, oh no, I don't want it to be 10 by 10. Ew. Do that again. Let's say... How big do I want my actual maps to be? '50 is 10 by 10, so maybe 10, 20, 40 by 40-ish. Let's see what 40 by 40 looks like. I forgot to grab my ice. So many lilies. So I feel like 40-40 is a big map here. We can make a lot of house on a 40 by 40. This will be, I guess, my goal for... My goal for... Each map will be, I'll try to make about 40 by 40. How big's my brush? 5, 5. Right here. I believe is the center of my map. Hey, what's going on, Ricky? So I'm starting my new project. This is a new thing that I've been kind of cooking up on the side here. I don't have a name for it, but it's it's a new module. It's my new project. So essentially, I will be making a D&D module, and I'm making the maps for this module. Desert Island Discs, yeah. So what I'm making here is an island in the middle of the ocean. And there will be a volcano in the center of this island, and There will be several points of interest on this map. So we're talking like a villa, maybe on the beach. We're talking a cool cave. Not so much Numenor. So we discussed we wanted to make this like very intimate, a smaller island, and not a castle or a keep or anything like that. Just a small little villa, like a Greek villa on an island off of like so like warm weather, maybe some vines, some grapes on the vine, volcanic soil, yada yada. And like the overall vibe we're going for is going to be like you ever played the game called Myst? Yeah, so we're going for like a Myst type vibe when you step onto this island. And yeah. So we don't really know what it's gonna look like yet. We're still figuring that all out. But here's to starting the process. Like, I really gotta give myself a good starting place for this. I gotta figure out what I want this island to be shaped like. Gotta figure out the volcano aspect of it. I gotta figure out scaling. So it's kind of the first thing I'm doing is I'm just like playing around with the home base map. Kinda. I wanna see what I wanna see what I'm working with, kind of. I'm gonna give myself a circle too. I wanna make this island rather circular. Or should I just try to make it look natural? Anyways, what are you up to, rookie? Nice. I'm just hanging out for a little bit. Thanks for stopping by. Trying to make a zigzag up the mountain here. Switchback is what they call them. As any mountain worth its salt would have a switchback. I'm just trying to get the angle. This is where, you know, where it'd be nice if we had a slope. A slope button. I can come in here and get some natural ridging going. Okay. Don't do that to me, mouse. Hey there. Welcome, welcome. It's me and Ricky. We're just jamming to some tavern beats. And I'm making some maps. I want to make this one smaller. Because you gotta remember, I'm gonna make this road skinny. And it's gonna be like a half size, right? Right? Something like this, something like this, something like this. Meow, meow, meow. I don't rightfully know yet. So it's going to be a question that I kind of begin to answer as I figure out my assets and I figure out, you know, what works and what does not work. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to tell right off the bat. The last project I did, I kind of knew right off the bat, just because I had another map that I was working off of. So it was fairly easy for me to kind of just say, hey, like, I need to make this, so this is my scale. But this is kind of open, so it's like whatever I set it at, I might change it depending a little bit. But once I get like in my build, like I can't just change it, as you know. Like I gotta find something and stick with it. Yeah, doing slopes like this always just takes forever. Forever! Because we don't have a slope. We have a smooth. When you use a smooth, it takes all angles and all degrees and dimensions. So unless I had nothing else next to these paths, which sometimes I've done if I really, really want a slope and I have the space and the time to do it. But with this one, it's like it's gonna have to be in here anyways. So it's like I don't think there's any way I can get really a good slope. without just, you know, having to do it as I'm doing. So here I am doing it as I'm doing. There we go. So like down, down, down. That's a switchback if I've ever seen one. You know, like, all right, we're starting somewhere. It also has like decent shape to it with the hills around it. I don't want to make it like too rocky or too like, you know, like perfect. I want it to look somewhat natural, right? There we go. Nice little hooky path. And it's fading just a little here. This is where I gotta come in. I gotta make just some edits. And make sure it's like, it's sloped the way I want it to be. Okay. Let's see. Geyser. Unlimited scaling. Let me turn this smoke off so I can see the dang thing I'm working on. Leave it's right there. Let me measure. So that is the center. So we're going. Yeah, I guess we can go back here if we want, just for the shape. Like so, and then I'll have a cool entrance over there. A little bit more. I like leaving that little ledge of grass here. I might change it. I might not. I think I like it. So I have this as my one option. Which is my easiest option. And then we go to structural. We figure out what I want my house to look like. You know. Maybe it's like 2 of these and thinking something like with like a beachside. What's going on, John the Nerd? I'm also a nerd. Welcome to the Nerd Place, where we do the nerd things. I am currently in the process. Oh, Josh. Sorry, Josh. It's because I'm reading down on my phone for the my stream manager. This might even be a little big for me liking. Oh yeah, you probably just get them online. We used to get them when we would watch. We used to watch Survivor an awful lot. Not so much anymore. So there's a couple ways I can do this. I can do it like the way I'm doing. There's like a Suedo villa down there. Like this. And I would dress it up and make it a bit nicer. DVR baby, oh yeah. That is literally the most savage thing I think I've ever heard. Like, how dare they? Do this, then we get a cool little like bay dock of some sort. Kinda, right? One of these doesn't do that. Whatever, we'll leave it. We're just experimenting right now. This is like a full-blown experimentation station. Well, I mean, we've gone back and watched seasons of old. You just watch them in their completion. You know, it's like its own TV show. Well, it is a TV show, but it's like its own. It's got its own story arc in its own right. You know. Didn't we have more assets for this? I thought we had more assets for these things. No, not for a session actually. This is for a module that I'm going to be making with a colleague. So the module is going to be based on an island, a volcanic island of such, and it will. I was saying it'll have like the theme or the vibe of if you ever played the game Myst. It's kind of where our headspace is at. We want it to be like a mysterious kind of spiritual horror-ish with a couple fights mixed in there. Like not all like investigative stuff, but some mystery going on the island. Yeah. So essentially, real quick, it's gonna be an island with a volcano. There's gonna be a villa. I'm gonna make a secret cave back entrance over here-ish. It feels like. And what else? We're gonna have a path that goes up like this, of a very official entrance or opening to a dungeon that goes inside the mountain. Over here we might have some like spiritual graveyard or crypt, and then that just leaves this side of the mountain. I don't know what we want to necessarily put on that yet. So we're figuring that out as we speak. I'm just trying to just boulder dash some the beginnings of a cave over here. Get rid of it, go back here. So the island will be open exploration. The island itself will only have so many things to do on it, so I guess it's linear in that fashion. But the way we kind of want to set it up is, the party arrives on the island. They meet this family of interest here at the villa. They find a pirate ship other than their own, empty and abandoned, that the people at the villa have no idea about. If they so search the island, they may find a secret cave over here. They may find the graveyard. They may find something over here. And all the things around the island will either lead them to the mountain here, or they will give them information about what's going on. So with that being said, inside the mountain, we want to have like a dungeon of sorts, a lava-based dungeon, traps and things and dangers, right? Something small and cute, not like a big dungeon crawl. Maybe about half this module will be in the dungeon, I would say. And then at the very center, we're going to have a large creature, lava creature, kind of, who's been like a spirit of the mountain. And that's where our MacGuffin will be. And we're going to kind of. Have you ever seen the water leviathan as a creature in 5e? We're gonna try and do like a water leviathan, but instead of water, it's gonna be lava. So a water leviathan is a creature that normally that's summoned by hags or some type of magical means. They're normally used to kind of protect places of of power or spiritual places, or I mean, if hags do it, it's like their lair. Um, and a leviathan is essentially like a giant water elemental. It's like a tsunami that became sentient. It's like a treant, but the wave. Um, so they have big water attacks. They're giant, gargantuan creatures with elemental powers. So they're very interesting and I was like, oh well, I think the water leviathan's cool, but like a lava leviathan. What if it was just like a whole bunch of lava, eh? Oh, nice, dope. We definitely have we're just starting working on all this stuff, so we still need to kind of do some research here and there, and we need to kind of figure out the actual direction we're gonna take. We're not sure yet. Oh, I didn't even realize I was matching that. Hey, all right, we got a raid coming in from Shropshire. Sure, sure. I'm in the midst of my different RPG playing kind of experience. I mostly have played D&D, but dang it, you caught me. um, uh, I've mostly been playing D&D, but I've been experimenting with Vampire the Masquerade 5e, Werewolf, the Apocalypse 5e, played Blades in the Dark a few years back. I briefly tried the Fallout system, which I actually really liked. Just the party didn't really mesh, and the DM was not ready to be a DM. So there's that. But I really like the system. It's super narrative. I tried Pathfinder 2e a little bit. Or no, it was 1e. Yeah, so for all my raiders, hey, hi, how you doing? I'm the cartographer. And what I'm making here is first of all, it's like a rough draft for me. It's a 3-dimensional rough draft of me playing around, playing with assets and seeing how I want this project to look. But it's also going to be a scaled back map. So we're going to be zoomed back. I'll do something just to help your eyes, because my eyes are already there. I already know what I'm going to do. But y'all haven't seen stuff like this. So here's a palm tree. It's about yay big. But I'm going to go like joop. And I'm going to make it like yay big, right? Now watch what happens when we start throwing these in. So does that cave look much bigger now? You know, like... So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be scaling it back. We're going to be doing a zoomed out map. So it's going to be essentially a guide map for the players. So there'll be... I'm going to try and... I guess what I'll need to do is make... one kind of angle. I have to pick one angle. Yeah, hey-o. So maybe like one angle, and I'll just do a top-down view, or maybe I'll do two. I'll do like from this side, zoop, and this side. I'm not sure how I want to approach this yet. I'll have to talk to my partner. But anyways, after I do this map, the players will then say, look at this map and be like, oh, look at this villa here. We want to go there. Let's check out the villa. And then we'll go zoop, zoop, and we'll zoom in, and I'll have a battle map, a 40 by 40 battle map for the villa itself. So also on this map, I wonder what happens when I do an overlay and I come out of top-down viewage. Labels. So I'm very much, will be like, you know, Da Villa, right? So it goes away. Let's see when we export. Yeah, so it's there when we export. So maybe I will do a top-down map. Similar to like a point-and-click adventure game. So I'm trying to give all the visual aids for this game. So we'll be able to look at this first map that I make, and we'll be able to say, hey, there's some cool things on this island. It looks like the focal point's at the center of this volcano. You see this path that goes all the way up the center of the forest. Looks like we're probably going there, but we're down here at the beach. Like, I guess we'll check out the villa, right? So, point-click villa. We zoom into villa. I have a 40 by 40 battle map of the villa. The players can now explore this map. They can play around. If an encounter breaks out, they're on a battle map. I don't think we'll have an encounter at the villa. We want to make them ghosts. We want to make them not real. So they're kind of like the wardens or protectors of the island. And perhaps be, you know, beneficial to the party, actually trying to help them. But if the party is, you know, a little sacrilegious or a little greedy and wants to steal stuff, you know, maybe the ghosts will turn on them as they're protectors of this volcano spirit, right? The lava leviathan. The Leviathan. That's what we're gonna have to call it. The Leviathan. I like it. And then we'll have like a great crypt over here is what we were saying. So let me get some type of crypt and stone going. And just throw this down for a placeholder. So I can maybe even like sink it into the hill. Sink it down. Yeah, this piece actually works fairly well. So a crypt over here. Like we were thinking, like I don't know, like some type of like summon temple, seance, spirit place where they like, you know, they have their, and not like culty, but you know, like a spiritual place, a place where they like bury their dead family relatives and is sacred to them in some regard. So I'm just like throwing assets down. I don't even like really care how they look right now. I'm just trying to visualize things so I can see how stuff will work and feel, and then I'll go back and curate stuff. And this, again, like I said, this is for me. I was just gonna spend an hour or two just like taking a pencil to a notebook and like turning this right here into like Dungeon Alchemist 3-dimensional. Because then I can take, each spot will be a placeholder, and I'll like replace these and I'll play around with assets that actually work for here and be like, oh, like this kind of works, but I don't have other stuff to go with it, so let me get rid of it. And because anything I can scale down to like half size here, I'll be able to have at regular scale, you know. So if I can use it here, I can use it in the 40x40 battle map that comes to follow. So what else? We got this pirate ship. And I guess we might do like, I don't know, like a pier out here or something. Or just have it like docked. Not really sure. Moored. Yeah, maybe a couple of rowboats. Bada bing, bada bing. Something like that. The only thing is I kind of want to use these lynch gates because these windows here, I can, you know, from zoomed out, they still kind of look like windows. I don't really have much options for windows. So I'll have to get cute with the Viller. I could also get cute with some wall ivies. Which I cannot change the size of. Only some stuff we can change the size of. So I guess depending on how I build the building, if I do build it in stone, I can cover up a lot of it with some ivy. What are those things called? I forget what they're called. There's some things, the like little archies. Like steel archies, you put them in gardens. So we got the crypt, we got the villa, we got the pirate ship. We got the cave started. We got the path, the entrance, and then the question mark. So over here. I mean, that like works as a door, does it not, everybody? Like, this is the thing about like perspective and stuff. Is like without function and without knowing, it looks like a door. And here's the other thing, is like the battle map's gonna be top down, right? So it definitely is gonna look like a door from up here. And then like from this angle, yeah, it looks like a door that opens in. Perhaps I can get a metal, something I can use as like a metal ring or a knocker. I could Photoshop one on it. Okay. Use these things far too much. But they work for what they need to do. Know what I'm saying? You zoom back. That damn sure looks like a entrance to a mountain. It's a little big. So like I said, the scaling's gonna have to come into play here. I'm gonna have to like put everything next to each other. But this is really like almost even done at this rate. And I think like the angle is gonna be like this. I want them to see everything from this angle for 2 reasons. I get the most snapshot, so scope. There it is. I want to do something with the telescope. We want to do an observatory. So we'll see. I'm going to put that there for now. So you can see the observatory, the villa, the pirate ship, the path, and the entrance to the mountain. Everything I want to see. The one thing you can't see on this map right now from this angle is where the cave and the secret entrance is, and we want that to be hidden. You want that to be like, if you've ever played like, I guess point and click games, like I remember Star Trek, like old like it was like a MS DOS game or whatever. It was crazy old. It was like my dad's game on his computer. And like it would have like you'd have a two-dimensional world like this where you'd be looking at it, but it would be like in 3D, like perspective, where like the path would go down and your characters would go down and they'd get bigger or smaller and yada yada. There'd always be like stuff way in the back, you know. And so like our plans, we talked about it a little bit. Our plan for the secret cave is we want to have this we don't have this pirate ship. It's going to be empty. The players arrive. They park next to the pirate ship. They go in. They talk to the villa. They ask about the pirate ship. And they're like, what's the deal with the ship? We don't know. Like, blah, blah, whatever. I'm letting the dungeon master come up with valid ways to kind of put it off. But we want them to kind of put it off and not talk about it much. Because they're ghosts. They don't care. They care about protecting the island. Also, they don't like these people because these people were bad people. So, these pirates came in, talked to the ghosts, or talked to maybe the Alive people. Yeah, they would be able to. They would talk to the living family, and they would get information about a secret entrance that they don't use for forbidden reasons because it's dangerous. Yada yada yada. The pirates find this secret entrance, which is the cave. Back here. And inside the cave they go. Inside the cave they find an entrance that leads to a tunnel that goes into the dungeon underneath the mountain. And also a tunnel that leads to the villa. So the people from the villa could travel safely underneath the mountain into the dungeon and back to their villa, yada yada. But when they do this, they don't heed the warning, and they trigger a trap, or they do something that messes with the volcano in some form, and some volcanic poisonous gases start leaking into the cave and into the tunnel, right? These gases end up killing the evil pirates, and they also travel through the tunnel back to the villa, and in time they kill the family that protects the mountain. Now the family is bonded to this mountain as they swore to protect it, and they have not fulfilled this bond, so they are not long for this world yet. They must remain here. The pirates are dead, and they'll be the clue giveaway of like, this is a dangerous cave, don't go in here. If our players can navigate the poisonous gas, they might be able to obtain some loot from these pirates that might help them in the dungeon to come. And of course, they'd be able to traverse the secret entrance inside the dungeon to where they might have an advantage. What that advantage is, we don't know. But the other way into the mountain would be up the path, which on the path we might do like a random encounter against some jungle creatures. A door that would be sealed is some type of way to block it, or maybe it would just be open. I don't know if we want to prevent people from opening the door without checks. It's something I have to discuss with my partner, of course. And then once they enter this door, that would release them into a labyrinth-esque type dungeon, with, again, several lava features and maybe some lava traps. So, that's the idea for this pirate ship. And that's kind of like the whole vibe, is we want one to lead to another to lead to another. We want the villa to lead to the graveyard to lead to the volcano. And we're still discussing what's the deal with this observatory. I want it to be an observatory just because I think it's interesting. And Myst always had like a couple really interesting points on the map. They weren't always, just like part of the scenery. Like they had some weird stuff. I remember there's like computers and like these buttons, and I'm like, why? I'm like, where did these buttons come from? I was like, is there a spaceship here? Is there a rocket on this island? Like what is the deal, Myst? So we don't know how we're gonna incorporate those types of vibes yet. We're still trying to figure it out. It's all a work in progress at this rate. Oh. All right, I'm gonna take a fiver. I gotta run to the store quick. The wifey just kind of hit me up, and I'm gonna have to take like an extended break. So thank you for all the raiders. I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. Shouldn't be much longer. Let's save this as Volcano Island. I really don't know what we're gonna name this island. I really don't know what we're gonna name this project. It is so soon and early in the stages of what we're doing. So thank you everybody for joining. I'll be back in 10-15 minutes. I'm not sure what we'll be doing later. We'll find out. blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up here. I'm gonna get some more coffee, and play some games. I don't know what I'll play. You still around, Josh? I never got around to asking you what systems you like to play. Clearly D&D, as you're here on my D&D channel, right? Scoom-ba-dum-doo-doo. Scoom-ba-doo. Every time I get up, my cat steals my chair. Steals it from me. Little sneaky devil. Are you a big boy now? Yes, you are a big boy now. He goes outside like a big boy cat. Yes, he does. You got any ticks on you? I gotta make sure to check you because you're so young. It's still snowy out, so I think he should be fine. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe some Helldivers? We just got a new directive. Trost needs to be liberated. The automatrons are attempting to seek vengeance for the claiming of Malevolent Creek. But they shall know that democracy lays claim to all sovereign lands. Get that coffee. Get that coffee poppin'. You also have noticed I've released the hair. I don't mind streaming with the hair buff, but you know, like also like going out in public. I do it sometimes, depending on where I'm going. There we go. Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy in my coffee. Alright, Harem. My child. Look, we're matching today. The gray and black boys. Oh, here you go. See Mummer. Let's see. Actually, you know what? That's too big. Stream some legal. Get a game or two in. Maybe go join my chat. See if anyone's hiding around. Who's hanging out now? Nice. I'm gonna have to wait until it boots up. The League client is always a pain in the ass to put into the capture. I don't know why. Yeah, there's not that many people on today. Oh, nice. Bonus day off. This is the day off for the day off. Dude, I totally feel you because my wife does the same shit. She'll take like a day off to do something, and then just be so exhausted from the said event. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna call out sick tomorrow. Champion dupe. You can't be mad at me if I pick champion dupe. No, dude, that loot subscription can walk, literally. We get this highly varied pool of loot, which includes fish bones. Are you fucking kidding me? More dog? Like, are you kidding me? I mean, I think someone needs to be let go after this season. It's it's tough. Let me go back and see my stream manager. Boo, why isn't the client coming up? Oh. Oh, no, come on, don't do this to me. Give me gold pieces. Because I'll drop you. If I need to. Oh, man. No. This is going too fast. They gave me 3 Caitlins and I couldn't find the gold to get them because I accidentally put too many people out. And then I couldn't get them. Yeah, because I didn't want to lock this early. It's a little early for a lock. And now I have 1 Caitlyn. So you know what? Fuck it. Not even gonna do it anymore. Literally, I'm going Dryad because they gave me Gnar and Rek'Sai and Kindred. So I've never done a Dryad thing. Warden Crest and a Gnar. And gain item components starting next 3 rounds. 3 components. Randomizer. That's an early randomizer. We'll take it. Heavenly Arcanist. There we go. Now I'm not losing this match. Oh yeah, how's your morning been? So good. Actually, I'll wait. Actually, really good. I had a great morning where I kind of started off, got my exercise in, and was all up and on my sniper. Oh, I am? Yes. Oh my goodness, interesting. Um, Deathblade. We like Deathblade, but where do I put it? Nowhere. Yeah, I got my stream in. I'm still streaming now. Let's go get my capture up. Yeah, I started a new project. I've started, so yeah, it's going good. Here we go. All right, this should do the trick. Peachy, come on, just give me the freebie. Kog'Maw vs Kindred, dodge, no! Come on, get the dodge, no! Let's see, guard breaker. So you're going in. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. This could pop off. It's like so early game, but it could pop off. I got the item randomizer, but I'm like, I don't have anywhere to put these items yet. Hey, hey. What's the play here? I think that's the play. Block off the bard. What's up? No. How? Oh, yeah, I was just gonna ask, is it Arcanus Behemoths? Oh, yes. Really fresh. Yo, Syndra is that bad bitch. Like, she does it. She gets the job done, yo. She's another one of those champs that needs a push. But once she's pushed off that ledge, she's like, oh, pew pew pew. Oh, let's go. Dryad, Behemoth. What are you? Oh, you're my Exalted, so you're important. Sandra, Nautilus, Mythic Warden. Mm. I think that honestly, I guess that might be the integration of all the fucking Gianna 2 Zephyrs for 3 round bullshit, you know? There's it used to be like calm tides in between your matches, and you're like, yeah, I'm streaking, I got a nice build here, I'm waiting for 1 or 2 more to top this off. Now it's like you have no idea what to expect. Mm. The lesser champ. Do I use it now? Do I use it that early? I'm gonna save it. Save it. I can switch all this over. I just need to find another kindred. I've got a weird Dryad. Oh, I don't need Dryad 3. I need Dryad 2. I can take one of them out. Oh, I'll switch out the Behemoth. Dryad 2, Faded 3, Behemoth 2, Reaper 2, Exalted 3. Making the Exalted happen because it's on an Aphelios this time. Little Buddies, boo. Ascension, yes. One, two, three, four. You know what? I'm doing Stand United because I got a bunch of traits on the board here. So that's really popping off for me. There we go. Let's get Thresh big. What are the other Dryads? Invoker, that's it. I guess Dish the Gnar. Come on, Jaja, move your butt. Dude, she got the big butt, she won't move it. I saw a video of her from like way back, and it was like her. Where was she? She's like just like eating a piece of chicken and dancing, and she just had the most ridiculous Nicki Minaj outfit on, and she was just like, yeah, we gotta read. Hold on, all three guys. How many two? 3. Yeah, I guess Thresh. It's 1, 2. You're all ones. Yep, there you go. Yeah, and I was like, how is this not like a meme or like a GIF, or like how has this not been like, you know, like thrown all over everywhere? Like it's just Nikki in her element, just like such a gem. I got something fancy right now, Peach. I really do. Ash. Honestly, dude, do I just do Exalted 5? Yo, oh, yeah. I do. It's a Lysandra. That's Porcelain 1. I need Sniper 1, so I can get Aphelios to Sniper 2, which would be Ash. I was looking for an excuse to put Ash in my build. Porcelain 2, because I have Lysandra. So they at least would be Porcelain 2. It would be Ash. Yes. So that's 1, 2. That's 8, and I get one more past that. Arcanus. Heavenly Arcanus. Oh yeah, that's what it's gotta be. Oh. No. So I don't need you, and I don't need you, so money. Experience, I'm just gonna let that cook. I really wish I had just one Kindred to switch this over. So yeah, so I need 2 Exalted, and I need Ash. She do find you a girl who does both. Like, one, two, three, four. It's getting 15. It's gonna go up. Nice. There we go. Altruist? What's Altruist? I could just buy it and look at it. Heal the lowest ally for 15%. Your team gains 10, 25, and 45 resistance and armor. Very that. Very that. Oh, Aphelios is gonna slap now. Red buff, Rage Blade, Shojins. And he already has his attack already just spreads. He does like hits like 3-4 people always. It's a lot of burn. How's your day, Juan? You feel? It seems like you're a little tapped out of work. Yeah, but like tapped out. Diligently. Fair enough. Just take the money, dude. Just take the money. Waiting for... do I have somewhere to put stuff? Kazakhs. How do you make another rage blade for the Yash? Is this you, Peach? Oh, okay. It's like I just get so in my bench that I look up and I'm like, I don't even know who I'm playing right now. It's honestly a weird game where it's like, it's less about what's on the other side of the board and what your opponent's doing, and more about like what you literally are doing right now. Like, oh, Goldmancer Staff or Manazune. I don't have her yet, so I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna put it here and do that, and now I have Big Boy. I got a Big Boy tank. Ooh. Rage Blade for you. Oh, this is you. I just made Super Thresh with the Hull Crusher. Because he's my only tank at ATM. Burn! 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 Come on, Aphelios! Diana, damn. No, I need some reduction. Oh. I need Ash with the last whisper is what I need. That Ash. Give me that bow. um, vacations, private jets, paid time off. Have you ever heard of this thing called paid time off? Make me big, sit. Nothing. Suchu. Switch you. You're important. Your last resort. You're for Ash. Okay. Oh, why do I even... I'm a Dingleberry. Why do I even have the Kazakhs out there? Oh, I have Reaper too. Who's the other Reaper? Oh, that's right. It's a Kindred. That's actually, that nets me 5% AP and 5% attack damage. It's actually a pretty big deal having those two traits on. Yeah, Morg slaps. She's a late game carry. I was digging her when I snuck her into my my sages the other night. Who's going in for temporaries? I guess you. Backup Kazakhs. Never mind. And now we're waiting for that and that. Oh, yes. Last Whisper, now you got fucked. Oh, I got two. I got a big one and a little one. I'm saving them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm just trying to slow roll my way to the last little pieces I need here. Because I need to ego, I need to get this team to 10 or it'll fall off. At least get it to 9 or it'll fall off. Oh, I didn't realize I have space here with this bruiser. I only need to go to 9. I don't need to go to 10. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, I need to get my freaking Last Whisper online here. This is crucial. Do I wait a little bit? Yeah, Shiv it. Shiv Whisper. Just put all my utility on my back line and get damage through Exalted. Hopefully this works. If this works, I'll be really proud because since Exalted, I've figured out what it does. I'm like, I wanna do it, but it's so hard to do it. Yeah. Yikes. When everyone was figuring out their shit, it was. But now we know our shit, so it's harder for it to be, for us to like fall as susceptible to it, you know? Oh, look at me go Mythic 3 and have a temporary little Sniper 2 here. Didn't even realize I was doing that. And I also have the trait that gives me more for having more Actus. fuck, no bead. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, Voyage. Why is Thresh leading my team for damage? There we are. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Where's the Ash? Come on, mouse. Don't do this to me, mouse. Oh, I'm Exalted 5 and I'm still losing? No. No. It doesn't pan out, man. That's so sad. 4th place at least. Take it home, Peach. I was first that entire match, and the second I turned on Exalted 5, I lost. I was like, oh. And I had silver. I got 3 Lissandras, so I wasn't even silver 5 or Exalted 5 with like a bunch of bronze. Like I had fucking. And also I had fucking. I had. I had armor pen. I had all the things, dude. I had all the things. I mean, I just don't. I don't know how that doesn't do it. I'm a little salty after that match. A little salty. I had the silver knot, the silver Lysandra, the gold thresh tank, silver. Yone. The Kindred was only just side damage, so I didn't have items on her. So her and Ash. And I was 1 away from the Ash, but I don't think that would have kicked. That would have been an extra like 2 grand. But damn, dude, I'm so salty. That gold Kenj. Two? You slipped it? Nice. Yeah, I think Story Weaver's just about done.